Hey, how are you doing? This is Fina Chichi KG from Parenting Teens Solutions. And I just have a parenting dilemma scenario to ask you what you would do. What would you do when your teenager comes to you and says, you never listen? What would your response to your teenager be? And I just want to kind of share some thoughts behind that because a lot of times these accusations do come our way, one way or the other. It could come in the heat of a moment, or it could come in a normal conversation with our teenagers where they say, "Oh, but mom, you just never listen," or "Dad, you just never listen." I think one of the tips that I want to share with parents is, first of all, do not be defensive with this accusation. So your teenager comes to you with that, rather than say, "Oh, what do you mean? Oh, come on, come off it. You don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, I always listen. I always listen." Try and not be defensive, because what you want to do is you want to open up that conversation. Your teenager has come to you and said that. You want that conversation to be open so that you can find out where the exact pay point. So start with things like, "Oh, really? Please tell me more." And then in saying that, they're now open to say, "Oh, I come to talk to, every time I come to talk to you, you're busy." Or they could say, "Every time I come to you, you're on the phone," or "You just never, you always say, 'Come next time,'" or you'd say, "Oh, wow, there's trouble coming my way." Or I start talking and you start interrupting me, you start correcting me, or you start criticizing whatever it is that I'm trying to say. You never give me that opportunity to actually say what I need to say. Allow them to share this. Because in sharing this, you can then address those issues. So that if it's stuff where they're saying you're always on your phone when they come to talk to you, put your phone down and listen to them. Because I think as well that for parents, we need to adjust our ways. So if they're saying that we don't listen, let's hear them out. And in hearing them out, we can then address those issues. "Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, all right, I'll take note of that. Thanks for sharing that with me." That opens up the door for more conversations in the future. That opens up the door for better connections. That opens up the door for them to come to you when they really, really need to share something in their hearts. When we close the door with being dismissive, interrupting them, criticizing them, or shouting, how dare you tell me that kind of stuff? When we do that, then what we're doing is we're shutting the doors and we're actually giving them the space to go and talk to other people. And those other people, guys, may not share your value system. And that's a tricky place to be. When people that our teenagers go talk to don't share your value systems, then there's a clash of values in the homes. And that causes more conflicts, more miscommunication, and more disconnections with our teenagers. So I would say let them feel free to actually share what they mean and why they're actually saying that. And take it on board. Make your apologies, make your corrections, and let's go. I hope this has helped. Remember to subscribe to our channel. We want to grow this channel more and more and share valuable parenting teen stuff with you. Take care.